For a resident who may be decreasing an antipsychotic medication, it's really important for the whole team to be on board and aware of any non-pharmacological techniques or activities that maybe one department, such as Life Enrichment, may be using. These techniques can be very helpful in decreasing negative behaviors that perhaps the medication was initially called for. Things like wandering, restlessness, being lonesome. These meaningful activities that are non-pharmacological can engage the resident appropriately and reduce those negative behaviors. We've seen residents who are wandering, listening to meaningful music, now be satisfied and engaged in place, listening in a chair and humming or tapping along to the music rather than getting into their neighbor's room. We have seen residents, particularly in the evening where there are fewer staff around, become engaged with these activities where it takes one person, a nurse, a CNA, not just Life Enrichment staff, to put on a headset with this meaningful music being played, and that resident now engaged in place. At the Cedars, we use a program called Memory Lane TV, which is programming that is specifically designed for people with dementia. Cable television is typically an onslaught to the sensibilities, the senses of the person with dementia. It is too overwhelming, it is too loud, there are too many plot turns and characters to keep track of, and frequently we find that residents with dementia viewing cable television have difficulty discerning what is television program and what is reality happening around them. So Memory Lane TV is wonderful in that the films that are shown are all designed to be without plot. They are long, continuous shots primarily, and there are multiple films that address different levels of engagement and alertness in the person with dementia. So there are films that we can use when it's morning time to suggest morning without specifically telling a fact to a resident who should know what time it is based on their previous lives and functional ability. And we have films that are able to really engage them with familiar imagery, such as a county fair, and increase their level of alertness, say if they are sleepy or restless, and they now focus on this film, and then we can transition to another activity or a mealtime, and we find that those residents are much more participatory in the event that follows. The Memory Lane TV can be customized for the individual as well, with customized films that include imagery and photographs, familiar songs for particular individuals that can be played at home, for instance, in the home caregiving setting.